This is outdated, and welcome to part 32 of Let's Play Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. This episode is entitled, The Struggle is Real. So we left off last episode with me pounding my head against the Ashina Elite, and he completely destroyed me. So we're going to continue our attempts today. So one thing to notice is we know that poison works. Poison is effective. We know that whenever we see the flash near the hilt of his blade, he's about to do his double strike attack. Like that, which, as you see, does devastating damage, to the point where standing still for even a second was a bad idea. And just like that, I'm down. But his health went down quite a bit when I put a little bit of pressure on him, plus with that poison. Problem is, my health went down faster, and I'm dead again. So I went back and started again. So I feel like I know what prosthetic to use against him. I think what this boils down to is I just need to practice. I need to be able to deflect these. So the poison ups his, increases his damage, which makes his posture. Yeah, I'm just not on my game right now. Jeez, really. It makes his posture harder to bring down. So, what I need to do to help with that posture is I need to learn to deflect that consistently, which is the one thing I'd hoped I would not have to learn to do, because good lord. So, from what I can tell, when you see the flash near the hilt, that's when you need to get your timing in. Or if you dodge to the left, that seems to be semi-effective. Okay, we're dead again, but Unseen Aid helped. Thank you, Unseen Aid. Okay, here we go again. Okay, let's go. So I just jump in and get him poisoned as quick as I can. I back out. Whoa, dang, that dodge was not effective. And neither was that one, obviously. I'm thinking the dodge thing isn't going to work. I mean, I think it could work. But that's forcing me to, I don't know, I think it might be a better strategy if I just learn to deflect him instead of, letting that happen to my face over and over again. He overwhelms you. Like, when he comes at you and you know that two-hit combo will pretty close to kill you. But if he does it twice, you are definitely dead. Got the poison. Oops. Then that was a mistake. I should have just let the poison do its job. I shouldn't have gone in to hurt him. There too. I thought I could get a hit in, but I'm getting the dodge down. And let's poison him again. And we're gonna let that do its work. See, there. So like every time when I try to go in and get that hit, I'm missing and I'm wasting energy I don't have. The poison will take care of his health for me. I mean, look where his health bar is now. And let's be honest, I don't think I've hit him until just now, maybe. Okay, he's ready to be brought down. If I can just live through one attack, that would not be the attack. And neither was that. That was embarrassing. So that's the key. Once his health is down, you just gotta survive one of those things. I've got to learn to deflect those. I think that's the best option. And I really wonder what that treasure is. It better be worth something. That's all I'm saying. Oh, got distracted by the screen breaking and totally got a face full and then did it again. Seriously. There we go. There, and I got a hit in that time because I was able to stay close enough. But unfortunately, his katana was close enough to my face just then. Heal? Heal. So yeah, I tried to go with a dodge method here. See, the thing is, in Dark Souls, which I've solved Dark Souls a few times, honestly, and I've solved Dark Souls 2 once, and I've solved Dark Souls 3 twice. And one of the mechanics in that game is parrying, which is very much like deflecting here. The difference is I suck at it. I'm not very good at parrying. I got better at it thanks to Bloodborne, but for some enemies in Bloodborne were easier to parry than others. And so, you know, I kind of padded my stats a little with the ones that I knew I was able to do, but that's not my play style. And in this game, the deflection is so important. I feel like it almost has to be your play style. I've been avoiding learning to deflect his attacks. I honestly have been. I've been trying to do it a different way, but I don't think that's going to work. I think I'm going to have to just go toe-to-toe and learn to deflect him. There's your poison, at least. The poison definitely works if I could just get the deflection down. Okay, that was terrible. I was too far away. You gotta say that. Just, yes, got one. Yes. Alright, too bad I don't have any reses. There we go, that's poison. Nope, that was dumb. Okay, I'm doing pretty well this time. I'm doing pretty well. I was doing pretty well. Alright. Oh god! Oh, got a poison it again? Oh no. Yeah, he got me. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. So this dodge method does work sometimes. I mean, it is working a little bit. And somebody else, when I cut scenes, somebody else got the dragon rod. I don't know who, but I'm going to go ahead and restore it. Because I don't honestly know if people will die from it or not. Here we go again, you piece of crap. There we go. Hope you like your poison. Oh yeah, that went well. That was just bad play right there. That was terrible. Good lord. Okay, there, got healing. Whoa, dodge in. Let's poison you again. Got the hit in that time. Not that time though. And that just left me open. Okay, somehow I lost audio here. I'm not sure what happened, but I seem to have lost audio. There it went. There it went. Well, hey, bright side, the audio came in just in time to watch me die, which, let's be honest, hasn't happened that often, he says sarcastically. Alright. So what are we going to do now? We're going to throw our heads against the wall one more time. Let's see, maybe this time we're going to try the deflect method. I see you in there, you jerk. You and your double tap attack strategy piece of crap. How far can I get? Oh, there he is. Okay. Here we go. Poison time. Ow! That treasure better be awesome. That needs to be like another prayer bead or something. Gourd seed. Insta-kill boss item. Those don't exist, but, you know. Seriously. Yeah, right back at you. Oh. Yeah, that went well. Okay. Alright. So this is a struggle, and this struggle is very real. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the axe. I know Sabimaru, and I'm going to try this. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try the umbrella. I was able to deflect him with that. I was not able to deflect him in the traditional manner. Switched out to poison. I don't know how I feel about how that umbrella went, honestly. Oh, good lord. Apparently it didn't go very well. Alright. Here we go again. Unseen aid, thank you for that. It's because nobody has Dragon Rod anymore. I should get it a little more often. Poison, and we're backing off. Oh, nice dodge. Missed. Oh, lots of dodgage. Whoa. Well, this was a bunch of missing on both of our parts. Until there. Alright, come on. Poison, do your job. Oh, crap. Messed the dodge up, and his poison's out. Yep, the duration does not stack. Ow, but his damage sure does. Here he comes. Yep, there went. Okay. I was trying to parry here, and my timing is just off. It's totally off, and it's not too soon. If it were too soon, I would block. So back to the dodge method. But I think I'm just going to have to spend some fights just going in and learning to deflect him. The old quote-unquote get good mentality that Dark Souls has made famous. That's just what I'm going to have to do. The difference is, in the context of Dark Souls, it's getting good against the actual game and against the challenge the game presents you, not getting good against other players, because that's somewhat, you know, rude, for one way to put it. Because the same person that's saying get good usually has a KD ratio of around 1, which means that, you know, they're average. So, but in a game like Dark Souls, you know, anybody who beats it in any way they can, that's cred right there. Same with Bloodborne, of course. Same with Demon Souls. Same with this game. And I will beat it. Give me time. I just won't beat it doing that. So I'm still kind of hung up on the whole dodge thing. Do I want to dodge to the left, or do I want to die? Or do I want to deflect him? I know I want to deflect him, but my muscle memory is now having me dodge. And that's, I think, one of the things that, you know, talking a little meta here, that this game did really, really well from a From Software perspective. They had you so used to playing a certain way, and they did this with Bloodborne as well. In Dark Souls is a great example. I primarily played by using a shield and blocking attacks and then hitting. And then I started to learn to dodge a little bit, but not much. But because with your average enemy, dodging wasn't that necessary. If you had a decent shield and you were just trying to get a good shield, and I mean that doesn't make the game any easier. But yes, got you with the deflections. Oh, and a dodge. Oh, see that? I did both methods there. Okay, that was blocks. At least I got the timing a little better. Here, have some more of this. The one thing that does do, even though he's already poisoned, is it does increase this posture. Oh, we got him again! Yes! Now we're getting there! Yes! Yeah, no. No. Well, what Bloodborne did to change things up is blocking, like, using a shield was big old fat slice of useless. Yes! I got him with deflections. Now that's some skill. I'm learning skills, what I'm saying. Not that I have skill, but I'm definitely learning some skills. Yes. What? Have some poison on me. Alright, this feels good. This feels good. We got a chance this time. Ow. I messed up the timing there. Okay, and that screen makes it so I can't see him. Alright, here we go. Bring it. Yes, deflected you. Poisoned you. And then you whoop me. Alright, there we go. Come on, we can do this. Yes, deflected you again. Almost got you. I've almost got you. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is it. Okay. So what did we learn from that? Number one, the skills are starting to build. I'm getting there. I almost had him. That is so close. So back to our conversation. Bloodborne did that because you could not block. You had to learn how to maneuver, and the dodge became the major emphasis. Parrying did too, more so, but I would say dodge was the major change. It took your muscle memory as a certain type of Dark Souls player and made you become better by being able to play Bloodborne. And I eventually was able to do that, but it took a long time this is a bad run here. It took a long time to learn those techniques. But after I had solved Bloodborne, and actually solved Bloodborne 3 times, I platinumed it on PS4. After I solved it, I'd gotten the dodge down and parrying had improved. And so I started doing a second playthrough of Dark Souls 3. And I found the dodging for Dark Souls 3 was a lot easier for me. Even though it's not as fast, I had to relearn timing a little bit. I now had a better sense of when to dodge. Well, what is this game doing? It's taking the muscle memory from Dark Souls and Bloodborne. The whole idea of, blocking it's slightly better than it was in Bloodborne. I will say this. I mean, it does come in handy. But the deflection, or as we would say in Dark Souls, the parry, is absolutely paramount. It forces you. Alright, my timing's totally off there. And then my timing for taking a health potion was totally off there. And my dying is totally off there. But it forces you to learn how to play its way. And it forces it. Part of its difficulty, honestly, is being someone who has played those other games. And having to unlearn that, or at least unlearn parts of it, to learn what makes you successful in this game. Going into this dry, like not playing Dark Souls, might actually be an advantage, because you don't have to unlearn anything. That being said, you are learning the hardest part, arguably, of the Dark Souls formula. So, I don't know. I mean, since I'm not going into it flat, I can't make a fair... Oh, yeah, like, did you see that? Did you see that? Ashina Elite. Who's Elite now? Oh, I did it again. Oh, I don't know why I did that. It does build up his posture, and then, because I was into that, he was able to get the hit off. Come on, let's deflect. Let's deflect. Oh, yeah, I did it again. Oh, now we're getting there. Look at this. Now we're learning. Now we are learning. Come on, let's deflect again. All right, timing was totally off. And that's the problem. If you miss the first one, you probably don't miss the second one, and just like that, you're dead. This fight is going to not only require me to learn to deflect his attack, but I have to learn to do it perfectly. And that would not be an example. While I was poisoning him, he wailed on me and finished me off. Okay. So we're going to try this again. But I think that's, what really sets this game apart. And with the recent announcement of their next game, Elden Ring, I'm about to lose my mind. I'm so excited. And I don't know anything about it except what anybody else knows. All I know is the trailer I saw, and I can't wait. And they said it's going to be, very much similar or inspired by, well, I don't know. It's more like Dark Souls than the other games have been, than Bloodborne or Sekiro is. And spoils it for you. And I'm kind of glad about that. Not that I dislike the other games. I love all of them. I think they're all amazing in their own way. I think, like Sekiro, it should be talked about in the Game of the Year discussions at the end of this year, for sure. And, okay, the camera didn't help there. Thanks, camera. Piece of crap camera. Actually, the camera's fine. It's the arena, and I let myself get put into a corner, which was a bad idea. Okay, that was a bad move. All I gotta do is survive, and my timing's completely off again. So, one of the YouTube channels I watch is called PlayStation Access. A little shout out to them. They make some really good videos on Fridays, especially the Friday feature. where they do, you know, 7 times insert here, or whatever they say. Some of them are better than others, you know, and it's obviously very PlayStation-centered, so understand if you're not a PlayStation fan. I love gaming, period, all consoles, all the time, all PC, whatever. It's all wonderful to me. But for some people, you know, they're too hung up on one platform because they think that actually matters. If that's you, then you probably won't watch it. But that being said, they had this 7 things you do during, like 7 phases of you figuring out how to beat a boss or something like that. I can't remember. You'd have to look it up. But it's under PlayStation Access, and it's a really good video. And you know, they're mildly humorous. Like the amount of times I've died against this freak, mildly humorous. But they looked at the different phases, and you know, one of them they talked about is how you start to figure stuff out, and then all of a sudden, you know, you get to the exhaustion point and you start playing really poorly, and you know, you have to just power through that to get to it. That's where we are with this. But I do highly recommend that channel if you have the opportunity. I will say that you know, even if you're not a PlayStation fan, I definitely play more Xbox than PlayStation, but okay, yeah, that didn't work. I'm just trying to see if I can cheese out a death blow, a cheesy death blow, but it's not going to happen, is it? Alright, that's worth a try. But I do recommend it for some of their content, specifically the Friday feature. Some of the other stuff, you know, it's more just, you know, watching them play various things, and there's nothing wrong with that if you're, you know, like, if you're watching one now, so, you know, and they're pretty funny. They're a funny group, but Xbox On and Outside Xbox, Outside Extra, they do those types of videos too. Okay, I messed up the timing there. I was deliberately trying to do the parry. I dodged, huh? Did I? Ow. But nonetheless, their Friday features are really great because they do look at, like, gaming culture, and it's pretty funny. Sure, come on, closing it again, and now back off. Yep, I'm gonna stay right over here. Yeah, I'm over here. Oh, I deflected you twice, and I killed you halfway. Alright, and the poison's still there, which is convenient. Oh, I deflected you again. Ow. Oh, I messed up the timing. I totally butchered. Alright, get over here. There it is. Gotcha. Alright, that perilous now, really? The perilous is getting me. Deflected you again. I'm getting the deflect down. Poison. Back off. Not quick enough. But I have a res. I have a res. We are not done yet. We can do this. We can do this. We didn't do this. Dude, seriously. Being dead sucks. Okay, so we're gonna keep at it. There we go. Yeah, I see ya. So we're sitting here watching the same fight over and over again, so I'm trying to do some things that are helpful, you know, but, you know, like talk about strategies and stuff like that. Crap. I lost sight of him. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Okay. Oh yeah, deflection time. Ow! That perilous. I still have a res though, and I'm not done with you yet. Oh, deflected you twice. Here we go. More poison for you. Back off. Heal again. We wait. Bring it. Deflected and done. That problem is I don't have a res. Did that a little too soon. He was already poisoned. I don't, you know, hindsight. Ow. Okay. Seriously. Whew. And Unseen Aid, thank you for that. Okay, we are not done yet, buddy. Here we come. I remember going through this fight Oh man, timing was totally off. Seriously, let's try it again. Oh my god. My timing was so bad there. I may have hit the wall I was mentioning a minute ago. Yeah, I have. Alright, so this clip is from the next day. First attempt on that next day. So this boss fight has actually gone through several days. Like the day with the controller was a day. I think this is actually day 4 of trying to take this mini boss down. Okay, here we go. So we poisoned him. Now we wait. Deflect both times. Hindsight, I shouldn't be poisoning him again whenever he's already poisoned because the duration does not increase, but the deflection does. Oh crap, that paralysis. Yeah, gotcha that time. Ow, got me. Okay. Alright, but you are almost out. Your health bar sucks. Got him. Oh, I missed it. No, I didn't. Yes. Okay. But I have no res. Oh, totally missed that timing. Come on. Got it that time. And a little help for you. There we go. Come on. Oh, I totally screwed it up. Get away from him. Heal. His poison wore off. Deflected you both times. More poison for you. Oh. Right back up. Look at that posture bar. Oh, it's already dropping though. Come on. Gotcha. A little more hits for you. Oh, look at that. Almost got him. Yes! There it is. Yes! And that's what it's about, baby. Thank you for the prayer bead. I would say you'll be in my prayers, but you totally will not. Well, you're not real, for one thing. Alright. Okay, wait. What's the item? He's been protecting this item the whole time. Eel liver? Really? Okay. Hanging scroll. So lightning, when lightning comes, avoid the ground. Lightning reversal. If one is standing on the ground, lightning. So right bumper before landing, lightning reversal. So when somebody tries to attack me with lightning, I need to be up in the air. And before I hit the ground, if I use right bumper, so the attack button basically, I'll be able to launch the lightning back at them. Once I hit the ground, then the lightning will actually course through me. Okay, that's subtle. I'm willing to bet I'll be coming up against somebody with lightning attacks pretty soon. Alright, so anything back here? No. Anything over here? No. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to go. But let's be honest, I don't even have a resurrection. I'm severely depleted stats-wise. I'm not moving forward. I have a feeling we're really close to a real boss fight. And if I'm not mistaken, the top of the tower is Kenishiro, the guy that we fought in the beginning, the tutorial that, of course, cut my arm off in the first place. So I think my goal here... First, I gotta up that for sure. Thank you for my 3rd prayer necklace. What I want to do is do everything I can before taking him on. Once you take him on, and if you beat him, you're kind of in the mid-game. Like right now, we're still in the early game. So there's a lot you can accomplish in the early game if you go explore other areas first, and it allows you to get more prayer beads, thus be more powerful for your fight with Kenishiro, because he is the litmus test. I would argue that he may be the Ornstein and Smo of Sekiro. Like, once he's done, then the game really begins. And I think that might be accurate. I can think of one other boss fight that may also fit, but that boss fight in a way is optional. So, there's 4 endings to the game, and for 3 of them you have to do it. But for the other one, you don't even have to do it. So, I wouldn't count it as the Ornstein and Smo part. But I think instead we're going to see what else we can find and what else we can do before taking on Kenishiro. So for now, we're going to get restocked and ready to move on, and we're going to explore more stuff. And we've got a lot of great fights coming up. Like 7 Ashina Spears is over here, and some other stuff. We are definitely going to find out what we can do. Now that I'm healed up and ready to go, It's where we're going to pick up. I want to figure out exactly what my game plan is and what we're going to do. But right now, it's that feeling of satisfaction that only a Souls-like can give you. That I have been slaughtered for so long, and now finally, I was able to win. And win with skill. That is it. As embarrassing as it is to lose those first, 25 or so times, whatever it was, it's still, the satisfaction of winning is just so worth it. Oops. Oh, he sees me. Might as well take him on. Good Lord, he's making an idiot out of me. There we go. I will say it's weird to fight something that doesn't almost trigger one hit. Okay, so we're going to pick up here next episode. So I hope you enjoyed me struggling against this guy for 2 solid episodes and finally getting the win. I hope you've enjoyed Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I can't recommend the game enough, especially if you're into hardcore play. But we're going to pick up there when we come back. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. This has been Outdated. Peace out.